Nobody blowing up my phone. I ain't buzzing and I ain't stoned, but I'm riding, flying higher than the blue sky.
Hey everyone, I'm going live on Facebook in about 60 seconds.
If you don't like me, brother, that's okay. I ain't gonna let it wreck my day. I keep styling, smiling, handing out the sunshine. I got no good reason why. Damn, it feels good to be me.
All right, let's have a live meeting soon. How about 60 seconds?
Supreme, I'll be all right. Rolling these streets all summer long.
How about air drums?
Damn, I got it all figured out. I got no words.
Uncle Cracker and Kid Rock.
I got caught something crazy. Happy disease. Damn, it feels good to be me.
Give me 30 seconds.
Bought some cheap shades at the Amco station. They make me feel like I'm home vacation.
All right, Facebook, I'll turn it down. I don't want to play music on my feed, gosh darn it. How do you start a meeting? Everyone's like, I don't know how to start a live meeting. I'm so nervous. Put on Kid Rock, Uncle Cracker, get yourself an energy drink, get yourself some hazelnut and coffee. And you know what? It's all good. Just start your video. Don't be scared to be live on video. Just turn it up and have some fun.
Damn, I got it all figured out. I got no worries that I'm worried about. It's like I got something crazy. Happy to see you. Damn, it feels good to be.
Well, you want to see a badass video. Has like a Cutlass Supreme, Kid Rock, Uncle Cracker just driving around in the beautiful summer. And they even wear cheesy sunglasses. It's this song right here. It's Uncle Cracker and it's called Good to Be Me. You guys have got to watch it. Trust me, I know good rock and roll. Now we'll start this meeting in about 30 seconds. I got to listen to this song.
Good to be me. Fresh pair of kicks and my old red jeans. I'll be alright. Rolling these streets all summer long. Damn, I got it all figured out. I got no worries that I'm worried about.
All right, good morning, Europe. What's going on? Thailand, Bangkok, Japan, China. What are you guys doing on the other side of the planet? Man, I got friends from New Zealand, Australia. And you know how I met everybody? Sure, there's a lot of people on Facebook. All right, there's no doubt about it. Facebook is exciting because if Europeans join the American version of Facebook, they can obviously just go, hey, you know what? Where are you from? I'm over here in, let's just say London. How you doing? What's going on? And then you're like, wow, what are you doing over there? How are you? You know, it's fun to meet people that way. And God darn, man, Malaysia, I got the greatest friend that lives in Malaysia. I don't even know where Malaysia is. You know, honestly, the only reason why I knew Malaysia is, do you remember a year or two ago, I think it was flight 777, but do you remember this big giant brand new jet was flying? It went like from Malaysia up, and then all of a sudden it turned left and it disappeared. And to this day, we have no idea where it went, tracking all the satellite technology that we have. I know they've spent millions of dollars at trying to find the famous black box, but the problem is I think it was over the Indian Ocean. And I don't know, the Indian Ocean could be like, what, 5-10 miles deep. I know that darn Titanic, wasn't that Titanic that sank in 1912? Wasn't that thing like 2 miles down? There was no black box on that thing. it wasn't invented yet, but boy, isn't it amazing that a brand new jet as big as like a 777, or was that the flight number? But I remember it originated from Malaysia. So I'm like, oh, Malaysia must be a city in China, just like Singapore. Isn't Singapore a city in China, or is it a country? You know what? I don't know, but the people that get a hold of me do. And how I've got this massive friend list from Facebook to Instagram that go to YouTube, and my emails that are important, because what I'm getting at is how, if you're just kind of shy or you're just sitting in your home right now. I'm in Salt Lake City. I'm in a studio called the Pure Rock Radio Studio. I got a radio show and I do voiceover work. And this room right here, I have like a microwave, a coffee cup. I've got a bunch of Hot Wheels and crazy shit. But you know what? This is just like anywhere in the world. And as long as I have a computer and either a cell phone to look into or maybe a webcam, the webcam I use is like $50 from Best Buy. My computer's like maybe $400 or $500 between the screen and the computer at Best Buy. The keyboard is like one of those remote control ones. It's like $25. I use a microphone that you can't see, but it's right in front of me. It's about $50. It's kind of sexy. It's kind of chrome, and it looks like an old-fashioned one that you sing into, like those crooners. Frank Sinatra, remember he would sing into them, make love to them. That's the kind of mic I use. It's $50 at Best Buy. If you go to Best Buy, talk about business in a box. Most people want to own their own business, but they're thinking, well, Subway sandwich, McDonald's. Someone will say, man, your cookies are delicious. You should open up a cookie store. And that's what happened to Mrs. Fields, who lives just up the mountain from me. Hire A&W root beer, Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Colonel, man. He was like 50, 60 years old, building this fattening, delicious chicken. But for some reason, people bought his chicken because of the skin. The chicken itself, it's pretty good. But you would eat the skin off this. No one liked chicken skin before the KFC got those sexy duds. White. I have Kentucky Fried Chicken face. It looks like I've been eating Kentucky Fried Chicken with my big old fried face right now. Look at how shiny it looks. It looks like I just made love to chicken. Oh, KFC chicken. Just rub it all over my body, that kind of sounds kind of fun, actually. But my point is, if you're kind of shy, you have a couple bucks saved, you've always wanted to own your own business, but when you study like how KFC went to a franchise, how did Pizza Hut, I'm sure that started somewhere. My gosh, if you don't have like $10 to $100 to $200,000, and let's say you have that equity in your home, maybe you just don't want to risk it. You're like, you know what? I don't want to risk all the equity and all that stuff. I have done that. I'm not going to tell you how much, but it's an SHIT load. Well over millions to buy land, real estate. I would buy the land with a club. The club's already operating, so the club income would feed the kitty. But wonder if your payment's $20,000 a month. Does that make you nervous? It made me nervous, because just on one of my nightclubs, my payment on the land so I could keep that club rocking and rolling was $17,000 a month. And with fees and bullshit and that, it came to about 18 grand and some change. So I always wanted to own nightclubs. I wanted to own this. I wanted to do all this stuff. And this is before the internet got real sexy and hot. But I always thought, owning your own business, car lot, you've got to own a pizza shop. You've got to own a flower shop. You've got to have a brick and mortar. Now, you guys have heard the term brick and mortar. Do you know what that is? If you don't, a brick and mortar is, it's a way to describe, like, if you have some bricks and that gooey stuff that you put the bricks together, let's just call it mortar. Let's call it nougat. Let's just pretend you have 500 Snickers bars and you melt them all together with that nougat and stuff, and you make a square, like a Lincoln log house, okay? Roll with me here. You go ahead and make this big old square rectangle box, and it kind of looks like a 7-Eleven, okay? Brick and mortar is basically like, man, you've got shelves of this, you have window displays, then you got advertising, then you gotta hope my location's good. So when people drive by, they can see all my balloons and flags, and they go, man, what is that? What is that store over there? Oh, it's Corey's Pizza Shop. That's his new business. God, yeah, I think he's got about 250 grand into it. And when he opened it up yesterday, you know what? He had to have tons of free this and free pizza. And then he had to go to radio stations and City Weekly magazines and all these great ways of letting everyone know, hey, I'm open. Come in and buy my pizza. It's rock and roll pizza. It's pizza so good that Bang Tango and Poison would come in and say, hey, can I have some free pizzas for my tour bus? That's how good my pizza is. Because we know rock stars, they need free everything. So when they drive on their bus, they can go, good, man. You know what? We might not make any more money selling CDs, but we always find those knuckleheads like Corey's Pizza. They'll give us a bunch of pizza so he can say, wow, Poison came and got free pizza from me. That's right. 1 a.m. Woo. But what is my point? If you do want to open a brick and mortar, or maybe you want to be a franchise like, let's say, State Farm, Farmers, those are all franchises. Subway Sandwich, there's blinds that you can clean. There's MLM type companies, New Skin, Avon, Amway. So you've got MLM, shampoos, conditioners, all this great shit. Every day someone goes, God dang it, man, you need to get in an MLM. And I go, what do you sell, brother? And they go, shampoo and conditioner. And the way that you look, you need it. So you'd be the best spokesman for, hey, man, Corey joined this MLM, and he not only uses the products, but he makes $1 for each product he sells. And if he sells 100 bottles of shampoo, he'll make $100. I go, damn, that's about what I spend just on Nutella and energy drinks every day. So if I sell 3,000 bottles of shampoo, I can make $3,000? Damn. Okay, count me in. No, I'm not LMM. I can't even say it. I hate it. I can't even say MMM. I can't even say BFD, GHB. What are you putting people's drinks now? I was GHB-ing myself the other night. I wanted to take advantage of myself. So I got some GHB. All right. This live training right now, and hey everybody, Corey Draper here. If you're on my Facebook feed, you probably know who the heck my big fat burned out face is. But right now I just want to do live training. I like to get ahead because live in Europe right now and that, you guys are kind of getting up. You might even be a little bit grouchy because right now it is Sunday where I'm at. I'm in Utah. I'm in the good old United States right now. It's about 9:37. But boy, I'll tell you what, if I had to get up at 5, 6 in the morning to do a 9 to 5, which I've done. I've drove trucks. I have worked at blueprint places like kind of like where you make copies, like let's say Federal Express, or what's it called? I don't know, whatever, Kinko's. Do you guys have Kinko's still? I've done, my God, I've owned a lot of businesses that was more of, it's kind of 24 hours. There's no business hours when you own your own business. And I still recommend at least trying, because when you get older, sometimes you get more conservative, or when you get older, you get wiser. Or if you get older, you have a big, fat, shining forehead like myself. But I think that if most people try at least and fail, they're cool with that, because I think it's kind of a bummer if you work 9 to 5 your whole life, if you have to. But sometimes you're kind of unsatisfied. By the time you get older, you go, dang it, I didn't even try. I played it safe my whole life. I wish I would have tried something. But if you try and you can afford whatever it is, let's say you have 5 grand, 1 grand, everybody has different levels of investment money, or maybe you were lucky and you inherited a bunch of money, or maybe you just worked your ass off 9 to 5 and you've got $500 on you, whatever. If you can try to own your own business and it's successful, even if you make your first $100, it's exciting. If you can make $1,000, 10,000, 20,000, even if it shrivels up and it's a fad like the pet rock or an MLM blew up or whatever, but at least you're like, gosh, that was satisfying. At least I can tell people, hey, I tried this. I had a little success here, but then it kind of petered away. That's a very common term when it comes to business. Some people have success from day one. Home Depot, New Skin, which is a kick-ass MLM here in Salt Lake City. Home Interiors, Home Depot. There's all these examples of businesses that have done really well their whole lives, and they've never really had to take out a bank loan or nothing. It's all been kind of, just wine, women, and song, or whatever. It's happy birthday every day for those guys. But I just think that if you try to have your own business, even if you fail, you feel pretty good about yourself, and you can say, hey, at least I tried. I had the balls. Because if I had a grand laying around, at least I didn't go buy another TV, or, oh, you need another flat screen. Oh, you need a vacation just so you can get home. And tonight, I like it. I love Sunday nights. I just did a live rant about surviving R. Kelly. I went off an hour and a half and I couldn't stop myself because I love Sunday night, because you got NFL football, and then everything's over. Football's over. Most of the cool TV shows are on demand anyway, so you don't have to like live your life according to like, okay, at 8 o'clock is Walking Dead, 9 o'clock is this. Oh shit, man, I got to watch this. Right now, within demand, you can watch it when you want. That's awesome. Netflix binge, baby, I'm right there, man. I love it. I'm not going to watch Walking Dead. I'm going to wait until I can binge watch the hell out of it, because if it sucks, I can fast forward and get on with my day. But if it's kick-ass, at least I don't have to hurry and watch it till 11 at night, then get my little jammies on and have to get up at 5, 6 in the morning so I can be a little bitch at a job that I really don't like. Now, I know everyone has to work, and if you like your job, that's awesome. If you don't like your job, that's cool, because I'd say probably 75% of the people out there, eventually they don't really dig the job anymore. Even though they like their coworkers, they're still unsatisfied. The money's not there. The opportunity's not there. And you're just going to ask yourself, gosh, man, am I pissing away what remaining life I have, or am I chicken? I don't have the balls, or the boo-boos. I don't know what it's called. I used to have balls, and I think they fell off. So I don't even know if I have balls anymore, but maybe baboobs, because I think I'm growing some. I'm getting old. Man, I'm 53 in a month or so. I'm going to have to probably start selling bras on Amazon the way it's going. But I would like tonight just to show that there is ways to own your own business. It's fun. And if you're doing it anyway, you might as well get monetized. What does monetized mean? It means that you can make moolah, money. You can get muchachos. You can make some extra money. So who doesn't need a boob job? I probably need one. I know half my friends that are girls, they've probably got some boob jobs. In the 80s, they got like 40 double Ds. And then it got kind of cool just to get little perky ones. But if you have extra money and you can buy a boob job, good for you. Even The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, the most successful actor right now in Hollywood, period. As big and muscly as that guy is, I read a couple days ago that he still couldn't get rid of the man boob. He had little soft boobies. What did he do? He had an extra grand or two laying around and put a little shot back in. And the doctor sucked out some of those little boobies of him. But if you have some extra money, you can either make yourself look better. Maybe you can pay some bills, get a better cell phone, buy better clothes for your kids. Are you guys embarrassed sometimes because you don't have enough money to buy your kids at least more appropriate, not spoil them rotten? But, you know, if he needs like better equipment for sports, or maybe your girl needs, I don't know, swimming lessons or something. But isn't it cool knowing that, hey, you know what? Whatever it costs, it's worth the investment. I've got the extra money. Go have fun. And then your kid's excited going, man, I get to go swimming tomorrow. I get to learn how to kick ass. Or maybe your son or daughter wants to learn how to, you know, play some badass music like School of Rock. How cool is that if you can go and Jack Black is like the teacher, and, you know, but you have to have extra money. And if you don't have extra money, and if you work 9 to 5, you're kind of a fixed income, wouldn't you agree? You kind of know what you're going to make every week or every other week. You know what your tax rate is. And you know what? You realistically kind of know what the rest of your life will be if you're lucky enough to work for like a Fortune 500 company, or let's say you work for the post office. Pretty legit, great job. But you know consistently what your income and your work hours are probably going to be until, I don't know what retirement is at the post office. Let's just say it's 65 years old. I don't know. But sometimes when you fast forward your life like that, and I do it a lot right now, all right? I fast forward my life all the time. Almost 53. I've had a lot of people pass away in my life, including my own son 9 months ago. So, boy, do I recognize that hourglass, when tipped upside down and start when I was a baby coming out in 1966, who gives a rat's ass? The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, who cares? It's all about disco, dancing, going to concerts, buying a car, going on a vacation, finding a pretty girl, or girls out there finding a husband and having kids and stuff. But when you get older, you're like, damn, I'm too old to open up my own business. I'm too old to go to college and start all over. I'll be embarrassed. Wonder if a guy named John next to me is 19 years old. And he looks at me and I got silver hair and I got bad bad haircut from 1985. Wonder if he goes, God, look at that old bastard. Jesus Christ. I bet he was the roadie for Elvis. And I'm like, look, you little shithead. I'll beat. And then boom, I go ahead and go like this to him. And then boom, I'm kicked out of college. It probably cost me $5,000 of wasted money anyway, in my case. But no matter what, when you get older, and I'm speaking to people that feel like, hey, even 35 feels older, maybe even 45, 55, 65. The good thing about being older is you usually are wiser and you know what you don't want. You're not as hooked up on sex. You're not as hooked up on maybe getting all these things that are materialistic and just total bullshit, but the little things mean more. But what you want is just a little more freedom. You want to call your shots. You want to make your own bed. And if you can make your own money where you don't have to go to work, awesome. Because you know what? If your own business fails, you can always go back to probably a job that'll hire you back at any age. There's jobs for 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. My mom is in her 70s and works full time. I have tons of friends that are my age working their asses off. And I have friends that are, 19 to 20 that are already working their asses off. And they're happy about that because they want to save for a home. They want to have the kids and everything else. So what I like about the business I do is you can be any age. You've just got to take a little bit of initiative and you've got to make sure that you like it. You got a couple bucks and you've got to keep doing what you probably like anyway. And what I do is addicting. And I'm not talking about alcohol, cigarettes. I'm not talking about going to adult websites, although you could with this business that I do. But what I do, and everyone on my Facebook, hey, everyone in the chat room, but what I do anyway is I like to entertain, all right? I've been in radio off and on since 1987. I'm pretty good at it, I think, at entertaining people, either in a wild way, crazy way, sexy way, music way. But I think I'm interesting enough to where if I post things, people might interact with me and just go, gosh, man, that is awesome. I can't believe you posted about the Carpenters and Leith Garrett and all these 70s disco guys. Because then you have people all over going, oh my God, that was awesome. I forgot about that song. Then my next post might be, I just saw on Netflix, Surviving R. Kelly. I could give two shits about R. Kelly, but you know what? After I watched that, man, I'm pissed off. I could go on for hours and hours. And I'm sure that there's people out there that have probably watched it and they have a little passion. And I hope the decency to go, yeah, that guy's probably guilty, lock his ass up. So then I'm kind of talking like I have my own talk show right behind Sally, Jesse, Raphael, or Jerry Springer. I don't know. The type of show I'd probably have would be just on at 3 a.m. My next post might be something about a kid learning to swim. I'm addicted to those crazy dog videos where they're shaking like this, or a guy's going to dive and he eats it, or a car just flips over and then it lands on its tires and then they drive off. I mean, God, it is so easy, even if you're shy and you have nothing to talk about, to probably post something of interest that doesn't even include you. If you're kind of introverted, which means you go to a party, but you're the first guy over on the side or girl just sitting there, just kind of watching because you're shy. And then a guy comes up and goes, hey, no one puts baby in the corner. And all of a sudden you got this guy and you're dancing. But if you're that girl at the beginning of Dirty Dancing, you can do this business too. You don't have to be kind of a big yapper like I am. But if you just enjoy social media or you like Twitter, you're not one of those persons that go, oh, social media, it's all bullshit and it's addicting. And oh my God, I can't believe what a waste of time that is. Because you know what? Go ahead and be that way. That's okay. I'm still going to post something about a brand new song by Cheap Trick. I'm going to go ahead and put those dog videos shaking their asses. Those cat videos are amazing. Who doesn't like a cat video? The cats are like, they have their paw out and they bitch slap other cats. And then the cat that they bitch slap turns around and that bitch slaps another cat. I mean, how can you not love that stuff? Basically, YouTube and social media to me is nothing more than TV. It's interactive TV. I actually can have my own TV show. And that's how I think of this. As I speak here, I've got a big old screen in front of me with a $50 webcam. And I just feel like, you know what? Why not produce my own content and use content that's already out there, like sharing is it a meme? Or maybe there's a link to oh gosh, what's it called? A YouTube video like that Uncle Cracker. You know what? What a great song. Post it. So you're like, well, how do I make money on that? Okay. What I'm telling you right now is basically stuff that I've learned over the years by buying digital products. A digital product is nothing more than using your credit card. And let's say a course costs $100. And whatever that course is, they just send it to me in the email, or you just go to their website, enter your username, password, download some files, videos, PDF files, stuff you read, stuff you can print out and just sit. But that's all digital information is. You don't have to go to college and have little Billy talk about my bald head and my silver face and call me Kentucky Fried Chicken Rocker, because I will knock his ass out. And I will be kicked out of college. I can guarantee you that. But how nice is it if you can just learn at home? Stay home. Why even go? You ain't gonna catch me at no college. I'm gonna feel like shit. Like I want to be here drinking coffee, sharing fart videos and promoting my hazelnut coffee, which kicks ass. It's Folgers, Coffee Mate, a teaspoon of honey. I don't give a shit about Starbucks. I ain't spending $8. This is probably 46 cents a coffee and about the coolest mug that I can possibly imagine, which is a Woody, like a beach Boys coffee mug. I would rather share coffee with you fine folks all day, dressed like this in a $5 tank top. Because I learned my marketing skills by buying digital products. That's it. I don't come up with the digital products. I simply find company that's pretty kick-ass that shares information that I would say that if I buy a course, and let's say it's 100%, I'm pretty sure going to retain and use 10% of it. I'm not going to use all of it. I don't give two craps about Twitter. I could care less about Instagram. LinkedIn, they're all important. They're all addicting and they're fun. But what I do, I bought digital information. I learned how to do one post on Facebook, which I love. And all of my posts automatically in 1 second go to Twitter, LinkedIn, all these other social medias. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, digital products, for teaching my ass how to do it. Let's say I don't understand. Do I have to call my get after school stuff at the college? Do I have to go back and go, God, I just don't, you know what? I was tired. I partied the night before. I don't remember anything that you just taught me. Can you go over, can you give me homework? I ain't doing that. I didn't even do it. I got kicked out of high school. Literally. Out to high school, kicked my rocker ass out. Then I took a year off and said, this is boring. Then I had to go graduate at a rival high school. That wasn't awkward. But anyway, if you like to learn at home, if you really like Facebook or you just like Instagram, posting pictures or whatnot, I learned how to market by just buying digital products, which is nothing more than getting a course, paying for it, and looking at it. And if there's something cool, great. Okay. My business, what I do is I post a lot of interesting things. If people want to do what I do, I just go to CoreyDraper.com or go to freedombabyyeah.com. It's my biz. It cost me $22 at GoDaddy. And it was like $12 for Freedom Baby Yeah, which I'll never sell, by the way. It's Austin Powers' famous phrase. And to make it private is $10. So for $22, I have a domain, which is like, for example, CoreyDraper.com. That is a domain name. What I do is I just forward it to the main website that captures that person's email address and name so they can watch a 20-minute video, get a little comfy. They have a ton of questions, good. We have live coaches. They're not operators. Hello, I'm in India. I'm going to give a crap about you for about what? 2 questions. What can I do for you? No, we have success coaches. You know why? Because those guys and girls that work for us in Florida, they get 50% of whatever sells. Our information, it's not the most affordable. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's information. It's important. It's valuable. But the minimum I make is $500 for sitting here messing off, posting stuff, doing this, having a great time. And if people see my videos, they go, God, what do you do? Well, go to CoreyDraper.com. Go to freedombabyyeah.com. I own 91 websites. I like humor. So when I just like to talk to you guys like this, I'm not going to have like a fancy chalkboard. You're not going to see me with my hair in a ponytail and some cheesy thing, because I did that. I thought I'm going to market myself just like everyone else in late night TV that looks like they got proper lighting. I don't. Look at my face. It's tired. It's shiny. I can look better with a $10 donut light. It looks like a donut. You put it in front of your face off to the side. Holy crap, that makes you look good. I just forgot to put it up. And I don't even care as I sit here talking to you guys live all over planet Earth for basically nothing except the investment of the computer, a little bit of electricity, and all that stuff. So last night I had a guy going, man, MySpace, Facebook, God, you ought to just get off it now, man. It's just, man, that title, right? I'm like, oh, I'm going to get off Facebook, where I hit literally hundreds of thousands of people per week for free. I can sit in my underwear and market all day selling digital products that I could give a rat's ass about. I did not invent them. I know experts did. I'm not going to sit and sell them door to door. I'm not an MLM. I'm going to do fart videos, dogs shaking their butts, cats bitch slapping people. I'm going to learn how to not be shy on camera. I'm going to learn how to Facebook once, where it goes all to all these other social media outlets for a click. But I was laughing like, oh, get rid of Facebook. Okay. Yeah. And then I look at this guy's Facebook. It's all negative. It's all just totally negative, boring, negative, boring, negative. 4 pictures. And I'm like, why are you even on Facebook? And then I look, when did the guy join? 2010. What's 2019 minus 2010? What is that, 50? He's been on Facebook 50 years. But he's telling me to get off Facebook. Don't ever take advice from somebody that isn't doing something that you probably really look up to or value, because everyone's full of advice, even myself. But don't even take my advice if you don't like Facebook. If you're on Facebook now watching me, there's a good chance you like it. If you're on Instagram seeing this, I like Instagram, I guess, but I just link everything automatically there. So, hey, everyone on Instagram watching me live. And then I use Zoom software, and I can hit planet Earth, and I can have 100 people. If you're watching me right now and you guys just want to come on my video where dun, 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 here's a story. And you know how the Brady Bunch is? 3 people down, tic-tac-toe. I can do that with 100 people. And if I want to do that with even more, I just do a couple more bucks per month, and I can do that. So I can show my screens. If I want to show you a video, or if I want to show you a white screen that has pre-written stuff on it, takes me what, 20 minutes? I'm going to show you what I mean. Or do I want like a real fancy chalkboard? I see that? That's Ted Nugent's ass. That's a box set. By design, I should get rid of it. That's Jamie Bergman, 50th anniversary Playboy Playmate. She grew up with my sister since 3rd grade, and she's married to David Boreanaz, Angel Bones, and SEAL Team 6. She autographed that for me on my radio show. Corey, you know what? I went to college, and they said with marketing, don't put the Red Hot Chili Peppers because that demon is scary. Don't put Ted Nugent's sexy ass because that's just not the way to market. And sure in the hell, that magazine, oh my God, the devil. I'm like, okay, how about you guys didn't even notice the kiss? Or how about the RV from the movie Stripes? That's it right there, that green little RV. That to me is a hell of a lot more interesting to me than going to college and learning all this crazy stuff and being boring with the chalkboard and then pretending you're all important, where you put 2 + 2 = 2. And if you get 1%'s efforts of 1%, you get this. So all you got to do is sell 5,000 products a month to make $42. And then you got to pay tax on that at the end of the year. So if you want to slave 24 hours a day doing something you hate, you can probably make $26 a month. Times that by 12. Oh my God. Wow, I could pay my cell phone bill, and all I got to do is work my ass off for 12 months in order to afford this stupid phone here that costs more than most people make per month. Goddamn phones, why are they so much anyway? So anyway, my point is if you can own your own business and it's somewhat affordable, and if the payback on it is pretty fast, I'm talking literally in a day, you could easily get your investment back, depending on, how big and how wide and how strong. If you're a bodybuilder, how much protein and how much workout you know, time, you know, investment, you know, do you want to invest? That's kind of how this business is. You can make more money doing the same effort. It just depends on your budget. I don't beg anybody to do this other than whatever your budget is. If your budget is $1,000, then stick to that $1,000. And if you make money, great, you'll feel good. Make your money back first. If you spend $1,000, make $1,000. And I'll tell you what, you'll be a believer because you'll start telling your friends and family, which I don't want you to do, because then you sound like an MLM. I don't want you doing Avon. I don't want you picking up the phone and doing any sell. Please don't. I want you to call me and we're going to Kiss. We're going to go up to Park City and dink off and buy $20 hamburgers. But if you do business how I do, you guys are not doing any sales because you will mess this business up. Nothing's worse than trying to get into a business. And you know what you do? You become a salesman. Oh, this shampoo conditioner. Oh, I'll tell you what, you should do what I do. All I do is sell. And selling's easy because that's what I was born to do, is I sell. And I'm like, you're selling horse shit is what you're selling. Don't sell anything with the type of business I do, because you're going to feel cheesy and I'm going to reach through the screen and I'm going to slap you because you'll mess this business up. Let the company do all the sales. They get 50% of my 1,000. You bet your ass they're going to earn it. And you know what? They make good money too. They're on Facebook. They're verifiable. I look at their lives. These aren't operators in Indonesia or in India. Hello, sir. How are you doing? What can I do for you today? Well, I have a question. I don't want that. I want coaches that if you have a question for my business, guess what I do if you want to do what I want to do or what I'm doing? You're going to call a number, email them, text them, and you're going to have an expert walk you through everything. If you have 642 questions, they've already heard them before. They're going to make it stupid simple. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. See that right there? I think I have a kit. Look at that. See that? There's the James Bond doll. See that right there? KISS. It's one of my all-time favorite bands, but it also means keep it simple, stupid. I've been called stupid my whole life. I mean, for 53 years, people are like, look, stupid. Of course, I'd knock them out, but that's just kind of fun. That's the fun part about doing people a service. Sometimes they need knuckle sandwiches. Don't you agree? I'm just kidding. Don't listen to me. I'm in enough trouble probably right now doing this video. Don't try to make this business more confusing by trying to think that you're buying a franchise, you're an MLM, you're going to have to sell all this stuff. No, the company does all the sales. Then what they do, boom, they give you a notification saying, hey, you know what? Someone just bought a $1,000 course. You got 500 bucks of it, muchacho, ma bubo. If someone buys a course for $2,500, $5,000, they have courses that are $12,000 and some change. If you want half of that, then go ahead and just read how you do that. If you want 50% of a $1,000 course, you've got to buy it. Because if you spend $1,000 on a course, I want you to learn what you can from it. I don't even mind if you call me and ask me just for the stupid, simple version. Or if we get 50 people together, I'll definitely do like a private little meeting like this, and we'll just all chat. We'll ask all the questions at once. It's not going to be, I'm not going to take emails all day. I'm building Legos. I'm out screwing off. I've got fruit stripe gum to go buy because you chew this, what, for 4 seconds and the flavor's gone. Man, I got things to do. Look at that. I'm already halfway through this pack and I just started 37 seconds ago. So I'm not going to sit and answer emails all day. I'm not going to sell anything. All I'm going to do is post fun things on Facebook that are automatically going to go to all these other social medias. And you know what? If people are interested, great. They can just go to CoreyDraper.com or FreedomBabyYeah.com or whatever. If your name's Jane Doe, you can put workwithjanedoe.com. If you like raspberries, you can put raspberryberet.com. I don't care. It's whatever your domain needs to be. You can do it real legit. I own Big Planet Marketing. I love that name. It's a big planet and it's a marketing company. That's a legit name. But Freedom Baby, yeah. It's kind of like, what are you? Do you sell action figures for Austin Powers or what is it? It's like, no, freedom. Because at the end of the day, if you have a lot of money, you know what you get with that? Usually freedom. You don't have to go to work 9 to 5. And if you're on a beach hanging out, that's kind of freedom, isn't it? So to me, freedom, baby, yeah. Not only is it one of my all-time favorite movies and characters, if there was 20 Austin Power movies, I would go see all 20 of them. But I just love the name. I thought it was fun. I was able to buy it. So that's part of my company is freedom, baby, yeah. It's neutral. I can put it all over the internet. It's timeless. That's just in my opinion. And I learned that from buying digital products, which is basically just information. Is all this stuff on YouTube free? Probably. Everything is kind of on YouTube. Wouldn't you agree? Everything, probably Kentucky Fried Chicken's secret recipe is probably on YouTube right now. It might not say it exactly because of lawsuit factor thing, but if you want to make Kentucky Fried Chicken, you can probably do so. If you want to know what I'm doing behind the scenes, you can probably figure it out, but I'm already telling you, there's nothing fancy about what I'm telling you. I just like to do fun videos. I like to share stuff. I like to be interesting on my Facebook page or my Instagram page. Maybe it's my LinkedIn. Maybe it's my Twitter. If you're a tweeter or yeah, I'm not going to say that word. But anyway, if you like social media, you can do this business. It's kind of addicting and it's kind of fun. On this video, I think I put, do you want to know how I make money or what a business is? It's kind of addicting. It's kind of fun. It really is, for me, to be honest. If they say social media is addicting, so I love it. Call me addicted to Facebook? I guess so. I really think it's fun. And like when I started the video, I've met people all over the world because of social media. And then when they want to do business and do crazy stuff like I do, I love it, because if they start making money or if they have any questions, like I said, I'm not looking to not be bugged ever again. And, oh God, don't bug me. Boy, I'm going to tell you about an opportunity, but don't bug me. I'm too busy having freedom and I'm having fun. And, I'm not an asshole like that. And other people that are like that, I don't mean they're an asshole. I just mean I'm not like that. I want to meet you. If I go to Vegas and I'm hanging out, screwing off, I want you to be there with me. I don't want to be by myself. I'm usually the oldest at the pool. I'm always talking about the 80s or the 90s, or man, remember back in the day. And then half the people I hang with, they're like 24 years old. They wear high heels and makeup at the pool. I look like a dirty old man. I need you guys. I need people that are my age at the pool with me. I've had enough young people. If you're 25 right now, enjoy it. One day you'll be 53 like myself. And I'll be dead by then, probably. I'll probably be 90 going, God damn it, remember that video I made back in the day? You little bastards. Oh, let me tell you about the good old days. Anyway, I do live trainings all the time, and these aren't even really trainings. I always call them like shindigs. We just get together, share ideas. Everybody gets stuck. Everyone overanalyzes what we do. Everybody just goes, oh my God, I'm shy. I can't do this. Oh my God, how am I going to do? What am I going to do, Corey? What am I going to do? I'm going to put my glasses on because my hair keeps falling apart. God damn it. But you're going to get stuck. You're going to have a lot of questions. The company are experts at the technical stuff, or what should I do if I do this or that within a certain degree. And they'll tell you straight up. And if you can go ahead and email the company in advance, or just pick up the phone, or they will call you. And I think they prefer that because they don't want to just call you like at 9 in the morning and you're not there because you're at work and you can't take personal calls about business while you're doing business for someone else 9 to 5. So I think that, if you're available, let's say 10 a.m., like in the morning, let them know. And if they call, do whatever you can because they're very busy. And if they call you, just have your questions ready. Because when you go to CoreyDraper.com or FreedomBabyYeah.com, I'm going to have a whole bunch of other names too that go to the same capture page. And if you guys want to see, you guys want to go behind the scenes a little bit, it's like opening the hood. What is that, a 426 Hemi? Or is that like a little rice burner engine on Fast and the Furious with nitrous? I'm willing to show you. I have nothing to hide what I do. And I know it well because when I was introduced to this, I was still like, well, there's a lot of cool stuff out there, but let's just see how it goes. I got a couple friends, got a couple influencers or people that are really good at this type of business. Let's see if they have money coming in, or let's see if they stick with it and actually promote it. I did. I followed. Took me 2 months. I just kicked back for 2 months. I ain't going anywhere. I was already doing fart videos, cat videos, posting stuff about Barbie and Ken, and G.I. Joe, doing Kung Fu grip action. I mean, I do the dumbest stuff on Facebook, and I love it. So I'm doing Facebook and social media anyway. I love it. Even if whatever I'm telling you about this business now, I'm still going to do Facebook and everything else just because I love it. But if I can monetize it, how cool is that? All right. So if you think that you're on Facebook a lot and you'd like to post and maybe be interesting, and you can be interesting to people that know how to cook, people that like Ted Nugent, people that like politics. I don't really get into that. I have my own personal belief system. But if you want to do politics, of course, you're going to get more negative, crazy stuff. But still, it's interesting. By far, the top story every day is politics, and people used to give a shit about politics. And now it's like professional wrestling. It's like, what's happening now? I never used to give a shit about the Senate and the representatives of the House and the staff committee's caucus. You know what I used to think a caucus was? Now I know what a caucus is. So anyway, but if you just want to be interesting on Facebook, you probably are. And there's probably people that would kind of like, oh God, that's kind of cool. And boy, they posted about that. And if I'm chatting about this, chatting about that. And if you know how to share things, or if you have a couple extra bucks to like buy leads of people that are kind of like-minded, like myself, that want to make money on the internet, or maybe make money at home. Maybe they feel old and stuck, but there's always people with just a couple bucks. I'm telling you straight up, if you got $1,000, boom, you can do this business because it's structured where you're going to get half, $500. I won't, like I said, you've heard this term. I'm not going to get out of bed for less than this. But right now, I think $500 is worth getting out of bed and going, dang, that is a great commission structure. Now, you got to pay tax on that at the end of the year. You don't get like a free $500 that just comes in the mail and then you go, God, this is tax-free. This is great. But if you can get one person just to go, you know what, I'm going to try it. They're going to call the company, go through all the structure. They're going to go ahead and take the money either through a check or a credit card. They're going to answer every question that person might have, so they feel that there is a trust and it's real. They will spend money. There's hundreds of thousands and millions that have already been generated. I've got a great, sweet lady, and I can't wait. I got to get her permission to see when she's available, because she has a life and she's just awesome. She's got the greatest story. And she lost 100 pounds. And I don't want to say her name yet until she gives me permission. But man, she was stuck. She was in a rut. She's a mother. And she lost 100 pounds. And then she moved to her dream city. And right now, it's going so well for her. And she's been doing this, boom, 3 months. All right. And right now she's averaging about 10 grand a week. Am I hyping this stuff? No. Am I using the shiny ball and spieling and saying, oh my God, this is amazing. You're going to make $1 million by working 1 hour and doing this and everything else? No. All you got to do is just keep marketing. There is no sales. If I catch you guys selling, I'm going to come through your computer like that little girl in the ring, and I'm going to go like this, quit it. There is no selling. Just be interesting. Talk if you can. If you can do video like I'm doing, you're going to be a lot more successful. If you're shy, admit it. I will totally do a one-on-one with you where you talk to me and I talk to you. And if you feel comfortable with a couple of my friends going live, we'll just talk like this. Get out of your shell. I think it'll be therapeutic as hell, because there's a ton of people that are super shy, or they're really tripped up on their hair, makeup. Maybe they're overweight. Maybe they're too skinny. Or maybe they just go, God, wonder if I start talking about something, but my notes, oh my God, I lost place. And I kept saying, good. I think it's fun. Nothing's funnier than just messing up, screwing off, and laughing about it, like America's Funniest Videos. Your first videos are going to suck. And then videos after a month or two, they're going to suck less. And then all of a sudden, a year later, you're going to watch yourself and go, God, what a dweeb, man. I can't believe it. But I think this type of business even if you don't even make a dollar, it's very, it gets you out of a rut, and you meet so many dang people. It is mind effing blowing. Just that alone is satisfying for me because I really like to meet people. I can meet people in Salt Lake City where I'm based out of, but you know what? In Facebook alone, I got friends in every state. I've got friends all over the world, and it's awesome for me personally. And I'm not kidding you. I'm not spilling you. Take away the money aspect. It's just nice where people wish you good night. They say hello to you. They inbox you this. They own, like, hey, if you're ever here, I own a ski resort. Hey, would you like to come here? God, I get free NASCAR tickets. I mean, just stuff like that. And I'm not saying you're going to have that, but boy, that's really cool that people value just my friendship digitally, that they would offer me, even like to buy me a glass of iced tea. But I like that because it just makes you feel like you're important or you're valuable, or at least, man, you're living life and not sitting there. Because when you get older, you get more bitter, you have less friends, you start reflecting on stuff. Maybe you start giving too much advice all the time. You start being that dad that's always giving you advice, or your mom that says this, and you know, you catch yourself going, oh my God, I'm starting to get that person that's just always kind of bitter and giving advice and being kind of a butthole. It's like, don't be that way. You can still act like a crazy man, even when you're 53, trust me. Or if you're a mom, man, you want to get out and just get out of your shell and feel like, man, I want to be 20 again. My kids are 20, they're in college. Mom, I want to go work out and get out of my shell. But if you want to go to work, that's cool, because man, without people going to work for others, the whole world's gone. We're all just like, oh my God. But if you feel like you're kind of into Facebook and you like social media, I love Facebook and I love YouTube. Those are the only two things I give rats a butt about. All the other things I hook up automatically. They'll see my video here that I'm talking to you about. They'll see all my other things that I post automatically. And no matter what, they're going to get interested and go, hey, what's this? What's that? They'll get a hold of me because I'll do a video like this saying, hey, if you're interested in what I do, just go to CoreyDraper.com or freedombabyyeah.com. At the end of my video, you're going to see how you can go to that link. And if you guys don't even join, no big deal. Because if one person does, and I do this every day, and I can reach tens of thousands of people doing this, what I'm doing anyway, there's always one person that's going to go, you know what? I think I want to look into this. And if they spend that $1,000, $500 comes in, wonder if you get 5 people. 5 people, let's say just in 1 month. You know, 5 times 500, what is that? 5 million? $2,500. And like I said, you're going to get to the point where you're going to make enough money. No promises of income here, you know, full disclosure. But if you make $2,500, remember you got to pay tax on that. Isn't that a bad situation to go, oh my God, I just sold 5 of it. 5 of what? You're like, I don't know. They bought digital products, information. The company called me and said, hey, you know what? You just had 3 people buy a $1,000 course. And you're like, oh my God, I didn't do any sales. It's like, and the coach in Florida will go, yeah, good. Thank you. Because that's what I do. You just get out there, spread information, have fun. If you want to do postcards, great. If you want to tell people about it on Facebook, friends and family, great. I don't recommend that. I hate that stuff. If people try to spiel me, I got some dumbass yesterday spamming my wall going, hey, I'm going to make you some money. Hey, I'm going to teach you how to market. This guy's like in this cheesy car that he totally probably doesn't even own. He's in a business suit, and he's telling me about real estate and investments. You know how much I give rat's ass about real estate and investments? I've lost most of the money that I've made because of real estate and investments. I don't give 2 shits about buying a house or doing a stock market because number 1, it's boring. And number 1, I don't care about it. And number 3, he comes on my Facebook wall pretending to be my friend, and then he starts telling me how to make money and do all this other shit. And I'm like, oh, you want me to be you? I go to his Facebook page and go, God, if I want to be a douche, maybe a rocker douche, I'll get a hold of you. And it's like, don't go on my wall and spam my friends and myself about how great you are. You got a haircut and a suit. I would be caught dead in. But if you got a $10 tank top and fried hair from 1985, maybe I'll give a shit about you. But right now, I don't go on anyone's walls. I don't paste. I don't do nothing. If people want to get a hold of me, great. I still don't mind. And if they want to go ahead and go to CoreyDraper.com or FreedomBabyYeah.com, it's up to them. And if they watch the video, they have no idea what it is and they don't take 0 action. I never met them anyway. And if they want to go ahead and get more information, they're going to have experts tell them exactly what they need to know. And by the time they hang up with them, there is no, well, let me see what my wife says, or, oh, let me see about my finances. The coach is like, hey, we're here. If we can do something for you, just get a hold of us. It's that simple. But most people don't take action. Most people just, they get excited or they tell you want to do it, and then they don't. I never meet anyone that says no anyway, or if they flake out, or let's say they're just gun shy. It's like, God, you want to do something so bad and you just don't do it. I get it. I've done that probably 1,000 trillion times. But isn't it nice that if people don't want to do it, you don't even know? If people say no, you don't even know. And if people join, what do you mean? Well, I made $500 on what? Well, they bought level 1's education. And you don't even need to know anything more than that. You just need to know, like, hey, my address is this. Please send me my check via FedEx, by the way. It's all tracked. There ain't no lost this. There is no MLM where this goes this, and then you got to do this, and then this moves over here for 12 levers deep, and then it's not that confusing, all right? The way that it's paid, you can look on your back office. And if you want to see it real quick, instead of my big, fat, shiny face, let me just flip screens real quick. And if you do want to do what I do, like I said, you don't have to join me. I'm not going to phrase it like that, but if you want to do what I do, and if you think you can, I know anyone can, even a shy person, but it's fun. Like I said, I'm not begging anyone to do this. So let me just share my screen, okay? It takes me a little while to kind of flip my screen, but let me click a button here. I got 7 screens up right now. And if I was a better screen switcher, I would know what screen I'm going to send you to. Let's send you this to this one right here. All right. Let me give it just a minute. Okay. Pretty soon, my big fat face should be on the top right of your screen. Okay. Right now, if you can see hold on just a sec. I just got to shut down some boxes because I got 1,000 browsers open right now. And I don't even know what browser is actually open. So just give me 2 seconds if you guys don't mind. I'm going to take a drink real quick anyway. There's no rush. This isn't like a webinar where I got 1 hour or less. My software I use is nothing more than $16 a month. If you've already got a cell phone or a computer, a laptop with a keyboard, all you need is a way to get online. And if you want to do video, of course, you just got to get over your shyness or your nervousness, but you can do it. But if you don't want to, don't worry about it. This program that I do is even if you're totally shy and you just said, you know what, you ain't going to catch me dead on camera. Good for you because you know what you don't want to do. That's a hell of a lot. That's important, I think. Okay, do you guys just see my screen right there? Okay, I'm just going to type in freedom baby yeah.com. Okay, if they hit it, it's at this screen that you see. See where it says, you've already seen it, but see where it just says, what do these people have that you don't? The secret to 100% hands-free income delivered straight to your door. Okay, so when people go ahead and buy this education, level 1 through 5, whatever, it's up to them. Let the people decide what they want. You're not even going to know what they want. Let them decide. But what it means by hands-free is that there's no selling. And when there is a sell, boom, it just comes to your door. You can see all these people here getting checks in the mail. Free video reveals their secret weapon for success. Did I build this website? No. Do I maintain it? No. Do I give a rat's ass about it? No, other than it does lead directly to me. Now look in the domain. See up there, it says digital income system. That is the name of the company. C.com/. I have my own code, 7427. Okay. You're going to get assigned the same thing, except if you join now, it's probably going to be like, it could be 8955 for all I know. But anyway, all you got to do is get that digitalincomesystem.com/. That is this capture page, what you see right here. Okay. And I'll show you what to do. So they type in freedombabyyeah.com because that's what you post or you advertise or whatever. Okay. Enter your first name. Okay. Let's just put, oh, there's Farah. How about Farah? Do you guys like Farrah Fawcett? Remember how beautiful she was? That's one of my all-time favorite 70s girls of all time. Email address. How about we use my company, Big Planet Entertainment bullpoop@gmail.com. Okay. And for a telephone number, let's just put 555-666-6969. Okay. So people fill out their information. They're just curious. They just want more information. They know there's no calls right now. There's no bull crap. All they're going to, and you don't even have to put your cell phone, by the way, but what they're going to do is hit that little button that says get instant success right now, because they're going to just simply watch a 20-minute video. So let's go ahead and click it. Like I said, I do this 24 hours a day. People do this every day, and they just look at these videos, and if they want to do something, great. Okay, this is the next video. That page that you just saw is nothing more than a capture page. What are you capturing? Just someone's first name and their cell phone or email address. It's up to them. Totally private. You're not on a mailing list. You're not going to get spammed for erection pills or mortgages. Okay? If they want to go ahead at the top right, see request a callback, or right here, same button, or watch video. When you click it, it just goes to this video right here. 20 minutes long, 20 minutes and 45 seconds. Watch it. If you want to go to the next level and just get, and it's not, you're not joining anything at this level. If you just want to talk to someone about it, because sometimes it's much more comfortable just to have a human being on the line, and you got, let's say, 500 questions, ask away. There's nothing that these coaches do not know. And that's it. Okay, so they watch the video. Now, let me see if I can just put my email over to your screen here. Hold on just 2 seconds here. I'm going to see if it'll go. Okay, do you see, hold on just a sec. Okay, do you see my screen now? Okay, right there. This is what you get in your email too. DIS, Direct Income System, our digital income system. New lead notification. Hi, Corey, a new lead is checked in. Okay, this one was earlier. Share. That's right, Sunny and Share. Share, Big Planet, 555-6669. Oh, I must have put Share. Okay, so that's what you get. And this is just follow-up if you need to, but at least you know, hey, you know what? This guy named Bob, this girl named Cher called in. Here's their email address, bigplanetentertainment@gmail.com. And here's a number, 555-666-6969. How cool is that? You've got a person that is seeking information of either how to do marketing by buying a product, or they're looking just for an opportunity online or something like that, which you can use this lead for some other business maybe you have, because maybe you have your own your own information system. I could easily teach a course right now, I think, in a more stupid, simple little rock and roll way on how to market to get more people to look at your Facebook, your Instagram, how to do this, how to do that. I might do that down the road. You know, it's kind of fun to train people or teach. I get a lot of satisfaction out of that. So this lead goes directly to the company, and then they just read what that person wants. If they want an email or a text or a phone call, it's up to that person. You never talk to this person. You never need to talk to this person. If they have a million questions, you don't have to answer them. And if they want to go ahead and buy some education, then let them do so. But leave them alone. I don't want anyone calling to try to do sales, because you'll F it up. And who loves sales anyway? God, screw sales. I hate sales. So that's what it does, is people just simply go to that capture page, freedombabyyeah.com. They put in their name and their email address, phone number if they want. They don't have to. They go ahead and watch a 20-minute video, and then they go ahead and get a hold of the company if they just want any information. Okay. And I still don't mind if people get a hold of me if they need a couple things, answered that are reasonable. I'm not going to spend 20 hours on this, but basically, if you like Facebook or YouTube or maybe another platform of social media, you can definitely make money doing it. You're doing it anyway, you might as well make some money. Okay, when you join and you've got your own website with the company, this is what the back office is. Okay, you'll put in your username and password. It goes to the screen that you're looking at now. Now look at all of this stuff. Even if you kind of get confused on things and you always have questions like, God, what do I do? I don't know what to do next. Just follow, set yourself up Just fill out your profile, name, phone number, just go step by step. I've already filled out all this, so I don't have the screen like if I just joined, but you fill out the basics first. Then you just sit and go, okay, what is this top left button right here? This is a capture page. And right now, do you guys remember the capture page looked like this? Remember, it was like, it had a picture of the people, you know, opening up an envelope and all that stuff. Well, I can hit preview. So let's say I want that capture page. I kind of like it, which I do. That's the one I use right now. Let's say I want to try something else. It's like, God, you know what? Is there anything else? Let's just see if there's something else that looks kind of cool. Okay. But look at this. What is the difference? This is the name of that page. Look at that. 754 people have just looked at that capture page. I didn't even know it was that high. I mean, I don't even care because I get pissed. If I start counting this and counting phone calls, and let's say I spend all day trying to sell, and I don't get any sales, I'm going to be pissed the F off. Okay. But I love posting about what I do because I'm here anyway. I'm going to do funny videos, cat videos, and then I'm going to talk about this, talk about that. I'm going to learn how to place all this stuff, basically advertise, market online so that people can go to CoreyDraper.com or FreedomBabyYeah.com. I'm doing it anyway on other stuff. So what's the difference? I like this capture page. I think it's kind of cool, and it's just something that I'm into. And see that little box right there, make primary page? I can go ahead and that's the primary one. That's the page that they go to right now. Now, if I want to edit it some, you can hit that edit button. And if you feel that you're good at designing web pages, then go ahead and hit edit. I recommend no. I don't want anyone hitting that edit button. I want to slap their hand because then you start you start changing stuff that's already working. Then you start over explaining stuff like you're a salesman. Don't do that. There's no sales there's nothing to do here sales wise. Let's say you like this one right here. See where it says preview? You can look at it first. So let's say after they go to freedombabyyeah.com, do I like this one better? Name, email, phone number, watch. You know, I don't like it as much. So I'm like, nah, it's not really me. Let's look at this one. Maybe I'd like this one instead. You know, maybe it's blue, it's capture, it's kind of, you know, whatever, you know. But look at, there's just tons of different web capture pages already built. They're already ready to go. And there's even more here where it says classic sales funnel. You can do these two because this one's highly. Do you see this one? My friend that I can't wait to have on my webinar, she uses this page. And right now, if I remember right, and not to speak on her behalf, but if I remember right, she pulled in $50,000 last month, if I remember right. I know her total sales volume is at 250 grand. And she hit 90 days about, God, I think about a week ago. But this is her simple capture page. It doesn't even have like a pretty lady on the phone or some guy in glasses texting, warning, the video about your watch is blah, 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 da, 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 da. Look at that. It's simple. Did she build a web page? No. Does she have to host it? No. Does she care about this page? Just all she does is just say, hey, you know what? I want to make it my primary. So see right there at the bottom, if you like that capture page, you just click that right there. Make that my capture page, my primary page. If people go to CoreyDraper.com, I want them to go to that right there. Okay. This one's highly successful. I love this one. So I'm going to stick with that. I got almost 800 people. By tomorrow, it'll be 900 people. Make primary page. See that? I clicked it. There it goes. It is now my primary page. Okay. Let's say I don't know how to advertise. I don't know how to get traffic. Can I pay $100 to somebody to get a bunch of leads? Hell yeah, you can. Just click that right there. See here on the left, home, traffic, contacts, toolbox. Well, look at that. Just hit traffic. Watch the introduction. Don't be crazy and join something and then go to the bottom thinking you're going to know everything. And then you're going to not, in 2 weeks, you're going to go, God, this program sucks. I don't know what I was doing. It was just a bunch of scrambled eggs and bullshit. That's because you jump over things. And I do the same thing. I'm speaking from experience. Usually what I do is I think I know everything. I just go to the bottom video and think I know it all. So just do the announcements. Start here. Direct mail is nothing more than postcards. You know, you get brochures in the mail about a new dentist in town, or maybe, oh God, there's a million things. People they call it junk mail, but direct mail, you can still do a postcard. They're very effective because a lot of people just like to read something in their hands. Or you're old school, you're 50, 60, 70 years old, and it's like, no, I don't have that damn internet, but a lot of people do love getting mail. I kind of do, even though it's junk mail. But if I don't get any mail for the day, don't you feel kind of like you're not wanted, you're not loved anymore? So, okay, done for you text ads. That's where people that don't mind getting information text to them, they go ahead and opt in and say, hey, you know what? If there's any business opportunities out there, I don't mind if they text me. Well, you can go ahead and send this opportunity out. Let's say you have $100, $200 to advertise. You just get a hold of this company. See, it says opportunity connection or that. It's already pre-written out. Hey, if you're looking to do this or do that, or you think you can do this and that, click this link. And people, when they get texts, you know what they do? They check it instantly, even faster than email. It's so addicting. Even if you don't want to do it, well, hell, you already opted in somewhere that you wanted information. This company's just giving it to you. So you just look at your text and go, oh, shit, that was fast. And then all of a sudden they click and go, oh, my God, they watched the 20-minute video. They're like, okay, there's no sales. Everything's done, credit card processing, websites, everything is done. Just worry about getting CoreyDraper.com or FreedomBaby.com or ILovePancakes.com. I mean, I just love humor. I find that if it's more humorous, I even get a better response. But if you think that you have a couple bucks to go ahead and buy some text advertising, try that. Try direct mail. Traffic source library. There's plenty of PPC per click. That, Facebook and YouTube, it's all there. People bitch about YouTube and Facebook and, oh, it's all ads and stuff. But you know what? It's working. When you have something to talk about that involves no sales, and, basically for $1,000, you've got a pretty darn good business. And if you can get 5 people in 1 month to buy the minimum course, that's $2,500 you're going to get back. Don't be stupid and go buy like a 4-wheeler, or I'll probably buy a Lego kit. I'll do some dumb things, but you know what I do? I just invested into more advertising, or just making sure that I kind of hold a little bit for tax reasons and stuff, But you know what? If you've just been dying for something that costs $300, then you know what? If you made $2,500 by just getting 5 people in 30 days to look at it, God, then go ahead. If it makes you feel good, then just do it. I'm not the kind of guy that says, don't save and do this and blah, blah, blah. If that $300 item is, that watch that you need, or I know girls love purses and maybe something pretty, like makeups or whatever, but there's so many ways to advertise, either by buying something or giving you an idea how to market for free on Instagram, or like what I do. I don't really like to buy advertising. I kind of do in the beginning, because what you do is you get a bunch of email addresses. And then what you do is you just email them once a day about either an opportunity or maybe something of value. Because every email shouldn't be, hey, man, I got something for you to buy. I got something for you to buy. I'm going to pretend to be your friend. And, oh, by the way, I got this to buy. I don't do that. If you really want to be successful doing this, I recommend that people that you don't even know, if they're kind enough to say, hey, you know what? I love that shirt you have on. Don't be a lowlife and go, oh my God, there's a sucker. I bet I can blast and blab my opportunity to that person because they came on my Facebook page and said, hey, that's pretty funny. You know what? That's cool. I'm honored that anyone even watches my Facebook and is kind enough to even post on it, let alone get a hold of me and go, hey, you know what? Remember that video you said where you could probably make some money? Hey, man, get a hold of me. If not, no big deal. I love Facebook, even like I said an hour ago. I don't care if I make money or not. I really enjoy posting and meeting people. So that's why I recommend that if you're going to do a business, do something you're already doing anyway. And if you can meet people worldwide, I think that's really fun. And if you're kind of shy, I think that this business will make you feel better about yourself, just because you're going to meet a lot of other people. You might feel lonely. You might feel trapped because you're a mom raising kids and you can't get out. And maybe your husband can't, or maybe vice versa. Where the husband's gone all day, at least he has kind of a social life. Then he comes home after working hard. But then a lot of moms there, they might have a little bit of a break, an hour or two in between school. But, if you go to the gym, or maybe you can hurry and grab some groceries and stuff. But how nice is it if you're like, God, you know what, man, I'm going to take an hour and just go on social media. I'm going to post, I'm going to put in recipes, I'm going to go into chat rooms, I'm going to, it's so fun. And then if people start going, well, God, you're making money doing what? And then wonder if they start joining, because there's a lot of people that have $1,000. Please do not think that everyone's on a budget. No one has any money. Everyone's broke. Oh my God, America's going to fall off the planet. And it's such horse sheet with a SHEET. How many brand new trucks are you going to see tomorrow that cost $50,000? How many SUVs are you going to see tomorrow driving? I'd say in 10 minutes, count. You know, the average SUV is 45 to 70,000. You know, if I just went outside the studio right now, if it was, let's say, I don't know, 8 in the morning, I would count probably over $1 million of vehicles. And every one of them, sure, they didn't pay cash, but you know what? Someone had 5 or 10 grand down to finance this, or they had thousands of dollars down to buy that. And then they have to pay the insurance, and then they have to pay the maintenance and the keep. And then most big SUVs only get like maybe 15, 20 to the gallon. Everyone is not as poor, and everyone's not hell in a handbasket. I've never believed that, because I am on the streets. I've traveled around. I've met so many people that work hard, and they do not live underneath in a van by the river. Okay, and you can get out. And if that's your situation right now, you know what? Just do whatever you can. Borrow money if you can. Sell something, or just, if you're working, save $50 a month. And maybe you can afford to do this in 5 months, 6 months. There's no rush. This company ain't going anywhere. The internet ain't going anywhere. Facebook, I know, is not going anywhere. Instagram is owned by Facebook. I don't think they're going, So the reason I like this is because it's social. I'm doing it anyway. And I believe that the desire to try to make money from home in an interesting way is better than trying to make money at home by selling shampoo, conditioners, MLM, Amway, Avon, Home Interior. If you can do that, great. There's even Mary Kay. God, they make billions a year. And you're always going to have a friend going, oh, no, America's bankrupt. Oh, there's the economy and Christmas is coming up. You know that by far the number one time to get into this type of business is when spring has come, summer is over, and all of a sudden it's winter. You need more money. You tend to be stuck behind the computer watching TV or football, or not going boating and barbecue like you do. But right now, if you look at statistics, when it comes to online income, and I mean, like, it could be a business opportunity like this or spending, but right now is the sweet spot. Between September to January, February is more desirable than when the spring comes, because boy, once that beautiful, right now, Utah's gorgeous. You go up in the mountains, oh my God, there's lakes, hiking, fishing. Even if you have zero money and you live in Utah, you have enough money to go up in the mountains. Let's say you got $15 of gas or something. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of distractions in the summer versus the winter. And if you look at statistics, it's even more advantageous to be online trying to do a legit company that's not spammy, it's not horse crap, it's not, oh, buy my this and you're going to look like that. Rub this on your head, you'll have more hair than Cher in 1975. I mean, there's no sales. Just worry about being interesting. You can be entertaining. Post about what you already like, or maybe get into something on Netflix and you want to talk about The Walking Dead. Gosh, there's so many interesting things out there. It's insane. I literally could talk for 25 hours. Everyone that knows me personally knows I talk too much anyway. But it's just exciting because I know, let's say in a couple months after Christmas, we all just want to go to Vegas because the NASCAR event is. Or maybe Sturgis. I love motorcycles. Let's say in August, even if you don't ride a motorcycle, but if you have all this extra money coming in and you can rent an RV, we can all go to Sturgis for a week. And if you like rock and roll, Kid Rock to Def Leppard to Luke Bryan, but how fun would it be if you had an extra couple grand and you just rent an RV from Cruise America? And we all meet in Sturgis, we're barbecuing, or if you're a vegetarian, we can, I don't know, put some cucumbers and carrots and vegetables on the barbecue. I'll be sneaking in back eating cheeseburgers probably, but how cool is it if we could just hang out at Sturgis and go to concerts, even if you don't ride motorcycles? You know, I'm a motorcycle guy, but I mean, how fun is that? Um, there's really not a lot of fun if one of your friends has a lot of money and everyone else doesn't, because then your friend is like, he's always gone, but he's probably not with anybody that he really wants to. So what I like is that I have so many friends worldwide right now. And if everyone is making some money, great. And if they can not have to go to work, awesome. But if they make really good money, how cool is it if we could all meet in Vegas, maybe just to do something fun, go to a concert or something, or maybe we just go to Florida. We all meet in Miami area and we just go, hey, you want to go down to Key Largo and to Key West? It's 100 miles in the middle of nowhere, right above Cuba. Let's all rent convertibles. Let's go stupid crazy and rent convertible Corvettes. We'll all drive. Let's say there's 10 couples and we just rent Corvettes and drive all the way to Key West. We're at the very tip of America and we are in hotels. It's 80 degrees. And I mean, God, man, all that fresh chicken, ribs, ice cold drinks with umbrellas. And we're all friends going, man, can you believe it? I mean, we made extra money where we can do this. And if we want to stay an extra day, we can. You know, our only concern is like, well, is there a hurricane coming or when's our Corvettes due? So, but I don't know. I mean, I've been doing online business a lot and I've made money, I've lost money. I mean, I think everybody has. I mean, it's just the way life is. But all I'm saying is I'm proud of this company. I've had plenty of time to vet them out. And what that means is I've called support. I've emailed them. I've texted them. I've called success coaches. Some of my most legit friends online, I'm not going to say their names unless they give me permission. They're extremely well-to-do thanks to online business opportunity. And right now, when they look at this, it's like, my gosh, there's no selling. That's the number one block of any type of business is like, okay, it's all exciting. Sure, we get the website. We have all this information in front of us on how we can either for free or with a couple extra bucks, either market with postcards or direct mail texting, or maybe we can just, do Facebook ads or just for free solo ads. What is a solo ad? You give some companies some money, and what they do is they send you a lead. They directly put in, let's say freedombabyyeah.com, somebody searching how to make money from home. You tell them what you want and they provide you leads. Let's say you buy 300 of them. You got 300. Right now I got over 2,000 email addresses of people wanting information that this company has ready to go. And I'm never going to talk to them or meet them unless they really want to talk to me. And they probably don't even know who the hell I am anyway. So how exciting is that? How am I going to possibly go meet 2,000 people right now tomorrow? If you offered me probably 10 grand cash, and in 30 days from today, you said, I'll give you 10 grand and $20 bills. If you can go meet 2,000 people in 30 days, that gives a rat's ass about this. I couldn't do it, because if I went up and I said, hey, you gotta look at this opportunity, blah, blah, blah. It's nothing more than selling. You're selling an opportunity they don't even give two rat's asses about. They just say, yeah, because they want my rocker ass out of their faces. With this, people are already coming to my Facebook pages. They're coming to Instagram. They're looking at all the other stuff that I love posting about. And then all of a sudden they run into videos like this where I'm talking about, hey guys, if you want to make some extra money, just look into it. That's it. If you got 20 minutes, look into it. If you have questions about it, call the coaches. It's not customer service. There's nothing to service. These guys are like, what can we do to satisfy the questions you have? And if you guys are on my Facebook page right now, like I'm live all over the world. I got tons of things coming in from Europe right now and countries I don't even know where. But if you're live on my Facebook feed, then you know who I am and you can always get a hold of me here. But I don't really, all of my leads are hardly Facebook at all. Isn't that exciting? Almost 2,000 of those leads, they had nothing to do with Facebook. I mean, how cool is that? You can have another thousands coming in from your social media that's free. I mean, that's awesome. Isn't that awesome? I mean, it's so cool. But I love Facebook leads because you can, people will get a hold of me and talk to me. I kind of like that. But down the road, if I just want to take a month off and just chill and relax a little bit, isn't that nice that you can do that? Because the company, it works. It's a Monday through Friday deal. I think they do some calls on Saturday, Sunday, because they have lives too. These are real people. This is not some 24-hour bull crap phone system, and we all outlet it, to like countries that are more affordable. I think most of them go to India, don't they? Or whatnot. It could be like people here in America, but that's not what it is. These are people who are like, hey, if you really are legit, we're legit. If you're legit, let's just talk it out and see if there's opportunity there. If not, nice to meet you. And boom, if you guys are friends of me on Facebook, that's my favorite way to get everybody kind of interested. And then the 2,000 emails, man, that comes in. I don't even know where. It just comes here. It could be solo ads. It could be this. It could be a friend of a friend that's a friend of mine on Facebook that didn't even contact me. And they go, you know what? Corey was kind of talking about something. Why don't you just go to freedombabyyeah.com, look at it? Because I can pull up all 2,000 leads right now. I don't even know most of them because, like I use purerockradio@gmail.com. That's my radio station I own, but it doesn't say nothing about Corey Draper. So it's kind of exciting not to know who the hell it is. And if they join and they go on to do stuff, I might not ever meet them anyway because there's no sales. There's not all this crazy stuff to do. So anyway, I think that's enough. But, you can go to your toolbox. You see on the left of my screen, email blast. If I hit that launch right there, I think I got 2,000 leads in there or something. I can't remember. I think I got 1,500 in this one. If I just want to go, hey guys, hey, it's Monday, blah, 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 blah. Did you see Dallas won? What a miracle. Da, 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 da. And I just hit that launch button. 1,500 emails directly go instantly to people that have requested my friendship. They want opportunity. They think that they're interested in this. 1,500 by clicking that. Or the autoresponder right there. If I just click that, I can, let's say there's 7 days in a week. Let's just say I put 7 emails in this. It's called an autoresponder. 1 a day. So let's say I just spend a couple hours and I put 7 emails in there, but I want 1 a day. And I recommend like emailing people 6 in the morning or early evening. So when they get up in the morning, they might check their emails, or when they get home, they might check. But I just hit that launch button and instantly I could send 10 emails a day. I wouldn't do more than a couple. I think that's, 2 is probably max. But how cool is that? Here's the SMS. SMS is nothing more than texting. Right here, boom, launch that. I can put in, hey, this is Corey. You know what? Give me a call if I can do something for you, or hey, you know what? This looks interesting. I just got some good advice on how to maybe market on Instagram. Whatever. I just hit that launch button. It instantly texts whoever is already in my list there. I could have 1,000 in there. I don't even know. I'd have to check. Or right there, I can automatically text people once a day. And like I said, these people are already requesting texts. We don't spam anybody. Every one of these opportunities right here to get a hold of people, they're coming at us first. And if they don't want to do anything, they just opt out. It's that simple. We never get a hold of anybody that's selling, that's spamming. It never works. I don't care. I've never have been successful by trying to blast out all this opportunity stuff. People just don't give a rat's ass. They'd rather watch cats fart or monster trucks wrecking or reading the news. I just don't. You'll never catch me trying to like bait and switch people or try to sell. I hate sales. And then campaign tracking. You can see certain statistics if you're that type of person. I'm not. I just don't really give a crap, I guess. I guess I should. But anyway, resources. See resources right there. This $1,000 course. If I want it, you hit download. Okay. I've already downloaded this. So you can just download all that information. See this, how to SMS, how to personal development. Here's standard mindset. Here's all this crazy stuff, $500 maximum, just all this information. Boom. I can download it on my phone or on my computer. I own it. I can put it on a laptop and read about it while I'm flying. But that's up to you after you pay. That's what $1,000 course looks like right there. You can just download it. and print it out if you want. But everyone, that's all digital information is, digital products. So anyway, but that's what it looks like just behind the scenes. If you go ahead and do the product or the program, what I'm doing, there's nothing fancy. It's simple, and that's how you want it. Keep it simple, stupid. If you do all this crazy information, it's just all you do is educate yourself and learn, but you never do. And I'm the same. I love to learn because it makes me feel like I'm so, oh man, I know everything about the company. Okay, now what do I go do? It's like, you ever feel that way? You're just addicted to training, but then you're like, okay, well, after training, what do I do? Oh, I make money. Oh, I just thought it was kind of entertaining to meet everybody and have fun. But anyway, like I said, even if you don't do the training of this company, you've got a lead. You might have a pizza shop. Well, look at that. Share. I've got the email address and I've got the phone number. You've got a lead right there. Save it. It's saved already with the company. Okay. And guess how much it costs each month? Like MLM, MLM, you got to do like, oh, you got to pay $500 a month or $50 a month. You got to buy minimums. Guess how much it is each month? None. Zero. Once you go ahead and you buy one form of education, and you guys can go through all the different education programs. Some are 1,000, some are more, obviously. Nothing. I spend 0.0 on this business if I don't want to. It doesn't kick me out. There is no MLM to it. There is no, oh, you got to do $50 a month or you're automatically out. You got 1 week to pay or you're out. I hate MLMs. I hate selling shampoo and conditioners. I hate sales with a passion. And I hate monthly fees unless they're super important. Okay. And there is other costs that you can do. Like if you want an autoresponder, a separate one, or let's say you want to do, the software that I do right now that I'm talking to you, it's only $16 a month. And I think it's worth it because I can conference in and share all these pages. I can do all this cool stuff. And I think that $16 is very affordable for what you get. Okay. And that's all I'm talking about. So, it's kind of nice when you don't have to share, have all these other costs and stuff. And, then all of a sudden you're out like, $75 a month and you don't even remember what it's for. You kind of lose track because I think companies love that. They're like, oh, good. I got them for $50 a month. And then you're supposed to forget it for a few months, like a tanning salon. And, there's all this cheesy shit. But anyway, that's it. That's enough live. I'm starving. Right now it's like 10 o'clock. It's about 11 o'clock where I'm at. Corey Draper here. If you guys are just coming in on my live feeds, what's going on there in my Asian countries, Malaysia, Taiwan. I wish I knew your languages, but I don't. All I know is English, and I know like 7 Spanish words, and that's about it. Hey, everyone on my Facebook page. I know you guys, I love to welcome people in. Normally when I do this, I don't put it on my Facebook, but I have nothing to hide, nothing to gain, nothing to lose, because I've got your friendship on Facebook anyway, and it's awesome. If you guys do what I do, it's up to you guys, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. I've got so many great friends on Facebook already. I've got my coffee. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Val, for my badass cup, by the way. And life's pretty good. And you know what? Fruit Stripe gum, I've been chewing this crap for 40 years. I think that my record for one stick to last flavor-wise, I think I got 37 chews the other day by one. 37 times, then it starts tasting like a garden hose, doesn't it? Why can't they? God, at least extra got. This extra, it really does. It does last an extra long time, like the commercial says. The reason I bring this up is because wonder if I just made like a video, which one lasts longer, extra or Fruit Stripe gum? I think most people are like, well, duh, everyone knows Fruit Stripe is just pure sugar. It's 37 chews, it's done. But it's interesting and funny. People just go, oh my God, I remember Fruit Stripe gum. Then remember we take the wrappers and fold them like this to make belts. Remember they're like, you could do it to Skittles wrappers or gum but God, you meet so many fun, cool people just by posting and having a great time on social media. And then bam, if you can do a business as well. But like I said, I post crazy fun shit anyway. Might as well make some bucks. God dang, ain't nothing wrong with that. So, all right, well, I am so starving. I have not I think I forgot to eat lunch even. I get so caught up and doing all this crazy stuff, but yeah. Well, freedombabyyeah.com, Corey Draper. Just look at it. If it's for you, great. If not, I'll see you guys on my next 1,000 videos. So, all right, cereal time for me. It's straight up 8 or 11 o'clock, and you guys have a good time. Okay, I'll see you guys next video. All right, take it easy.